Gluttonous, flatulent, secretly intelligent, Pumbaa is an unforgettable character. His scratchy, pig-like voice adds to his warm heart and innocence. When thinking of Pumbaa, we can't think of any other voice. But who provided this perfect vocalization? Let's find out. Born in Westchester, New York, Ernie Sabella graduated from Westlake High School in Thornwood. As a child, Sabella was very sick. "I wasn't supposed to live," Sabella said in a Las Vegas Sun interview. "I had a brain tumor, asthma, this and that. You wake up in the morning and can't get your breath." Sabella started his career with the Broadway musical production The Robber Bridegroom in 1976 and performed in Little Johnny Jones in 1982. After 5 years of performing on Broadway, Sabella decided to go to Los Angeles to see if he could get into television. It took him 6 weeks, but he landed a recurring role on Hill Street Blues, where he played a shell-shocked Vietnam veteran.
They stole the tank. What do you mean? Who? It's gone, man. It's down the street. They rode over a bus. Didn't I tell you to stay with it? Didn't I tell you this neighborhood has a lousy rep for tank theft? I was there. I was inside watching my Sony when two guys knocked on the hatch with guns. They told me to get out, and then they drove it away.
In 1992, Sabella performed with Nathen Lane in the Broadway revival of Guys and Dolls. Nathen played the feckless and humorous manipulator Nathen Detroit, while Sabella played Harry the Horse, a gambler with a complaining streak. In 1992, Disney started holding auditions for characters in its upcoming film, The Lion King.
I was doing Guys and Dolls on Broadway at night, and Nathen Lane and I got a call to go over to the audition. And when we got there, they asked us to read the hyenas. And we walked in, and we were reading the hyena lines and ad-libbing and just having a bunch of fun.
So Ernie and I went in and improvised a bit, and also did the scene. And about 3 or 4 months later, they said, "We don't want you for the hyenas, but we're developing these two characters. One is a meerkat, one is a warthog."
Nathen and I only found out later that The Lion King was making people at Disney Studios nervous because this film's storyline was so dark, Sabella remembers. So Roger Alirez and his co-director were already looking for ways they could somehow lighten this material up. And when he heard Nathen and I going off script in that recording booth, there was something in our ad-libs that made Roger think that we could maybe be the voices of these comic characters that hadn't even been developed yet.
I borrowed a little bit from an actor called Michael Gazzo from The Godfather, another great movie, who during the courtroom scene leaned back and said things like, "Well, Mr. Corleone says do this, Mr. Corleone says do that, just do what he says, you know?" So my first line being, "Oh, he's so cute and all alone, can we keep him?" And they laughed, and I thought, well, we'll go that direction.
The pairing of Lane and Sabella was a match made in heaven. Lane's fast-talking, sarcastic Timon blended perfectly with the sweet and innocent Pumbaa. In fact, they were the only actors in the film to record their lines in the same room. This allowed their chemistry to shine and add to the characters' believable friendship. One of their most memorable contributions to the film needs no intro.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata has become one of Disney's most celebrated and popular songs, establishing itself as one of the studio's greatest and most iconic.
Reading that song for the first time, did you guys think it was going to be as big as it ended up being?
I didn't think we would even be in the movie. I kept telling Nathen, don't get used to this. This is too much fun. They're probably going to bring in Dom DeLuise for me and somebody for you, and they'll say, it's been nice, but we got stars now.
It was nominated for Best Song at the 67th Academy Awards, but lost to Can You Feel the Love Tonight, one of 3 Lion King songs nominated. Sabella has continued to play Pumbaa throughout almost all of the Warthog's appearances, including The Lion Guard, which, at the time of this recording, is currently running on Disney Junior. After Lion King wrapped, Sabella was featured in another film with Lane, Mouse Hunt, playing Maury, the Cat Care Society owner. Sabella also continued to work in television, In all, he has appeared in more than 100 roles, including that of a nude subway rider on Seinfeld.
You realize, of course, you're naked.
Naked, dressed, I don't see any difference.
You ought to sit here. There's a difference.
You got something against the naked body?
I got something against yours.
Character actor Ernie Sabella has made almost too many memorable turns in film, television, and Broadway to mention, but Pumbaa continues to be his favorite character to play. Voicing this character has been the greatest gig of my life, he says. I was always happy to go back in the booth and do Pumbaa's voice again because I genuinely love this character. Fame and fortune not being his motivation, he performs for the thrill of it. There's plenty of work, he says. So much you could kill yourself working, and I don't want that. Dying is easy. When it comes to appreciating every single moment of your life, I've got that down. Thank you for watching this episode of Discographies. Click the thumbs up button below if you liked it, and if you want to be notified when the next episode comes out, consider subscribing. Comment below with characters you would like to see us cover. Further reading and references are linked in the description. We hope to see you in another Discography.